Today we are going to learn the balance portion of our lesson, that is up you go. Up you go. Here in this lesson we discussed about which mountain area? Yes, we know that Sangita Arora. Sangita Arora. Okay, today we are going to learn about rope climbing. How rope climbing is done. How rope climbing is done. And also here, today we are discussed about the about a day of Sangita. Okay, all of you listen here. 10th February 1984. 10th February 1984. We had to climb 50 kilometers to reach Tekla village. Tekla village. Here for the mountaineering takes place. So in this day they reached 15 kilometers. They reached 15 kilometers. It was at a height of 1,600 meters. They moved up to 1,600 meters into the mountain. Our rucksacks had all that we may need: food packets, water bottle, rope, then hook, plastic sheet, diary, torch, towel, soap, wind cheater, then whistle, glucose, jaggery, chana, and some other snacks. Our bag contained what all things present inside their bags. Inside the bags of mountaineers, yes, food packets, water bottle, rope, hook, plastic sheet, diary, torch, towel, soap, wind cheater, whistle, glucose, jaggery, chana, and other snacks are present. And also fruits. In that way of their climbing, they see fruits and vegetables growing in the step fields. Fruits and vegetables growing in the step fields. We know that in the mountains some flat portions, sliding portions are present, sliding lands are present. So in that sliding land, the farmers make step field for cultivation purpose. So in the step fields they see fruits and vegetables are growing. We saw Colonel Ram Singh standing on a 90 meters high flat rope with the pegs and ropes. At that time they see Colonel Ram Singh standing on a 90 meters high flat rope with the pegs and ropes. We had been told to first observe the rope carefully and identify holes, places where we can put our hands and feet. First of all, before climbing the rope, the mountaineers, what the mountaineers do? Yes, they fix their ropes in the proper holes, and then they start climbing the ropes. They start climbing the ropes, and also they find out in which position they can they put their hands and feet safely. Then at that day, she was not going to back out. She is very courageous, and they coming forward. Then she stood first in the line. Our instructor tied a rope around his waist. First of all, what they do before climbing the rope? First of all, tied a rope around the waist. Then he put the sling and held the thick rope which was hanging. He started climbing as if he was running up. I also put my sling, but I took my first step. I slipped, and there I was swinging from the rope. Here, first of all, what they do? Yes, they tied the rope around their waist, and here our writer, our mountaineer is first time to climb the rope. So at the first step, she slipped. So at that time she swing from the rope. Keep your body at an angle of 90 degrees. For climbing the rope, back straight. Do not bend. Keeping this in mind, I imagined the rope was flat down and started to climb up. Here, their instructor climbed the rope very fastly, like walking into the rope. So at that time, she remembered about the keynotes to how to climb the ropes. So at that time, she think about how to start to climb up the rope. Okay. Next, again while coming down, we had to use the rope in a special way called a rappelling. Then I did this with the same fearlessness. Okay. Next, some questions are given about rope climbing. All of you listen. Have you ever climbed a tree? We know that all the children like to climb the trees, like for picking guava, then mangoes, then amla, etc. like that for eating. So we all likes to climb the trees, etc. like that. Okay. How did you feel? We are very some child are very fear. Some are very anxiety to climb the tree. Were you scared? Yes, we are very scared. We feel scared. Yes. Did you ever fall? No. Some are fall down. Some are not fall. Have you ever seen someone climb a small wall? What do you think is the difference between climbing a wall and climbing a high rope? Climbing a wall is not easy, and like that, the climbing a rope also not easy. For climbing the rope, there is a way. There is a way to climb the rope. First of all, before climbing the rope, we should feel more confidence and more confidence. So at that time, we can climb the rope very easily. A funny incident. Next one, in the mountain, in that way, a funny incident is happened in Sangeeta Arora's day. That is, okay, all of you listen. It was evening. Then Kondonbi was feeling hungry. Is a Mizoram girl. Then she was feeling hungry. We did not have anything to eat. She jumped over the fence and got into a field. On the way of climbing the mountain, there is a field is present. We learn about in the rock climbing that is step field are present in the cultivation present for it contains fruits and vegetables. So it was evening, so they are very hungry. So they did not have anything to eat. She jumped over the fence and got into a field. She quickly plucked the 2 big cucumbers and came back. Just then a woman came from behind and caught hold of her bag. She started saying something in her own language. We could not understand what she was saying. Then Kondonbi was trying to explain in her Mizo. So then the language which we could not understand. I tried to explain in Hindi, but neither of them could understand. Finally, I folded my hands to say that we were sorry. So in that time, they pick out some cucumbers, pick out 2 cucumbers from their agricultural field. So one lady is coming and shouted them. So they do not understand about their language. So they at last they say sorry to them. By then our group had gone far ahead. At that time, the group members are gone far away. It was already dark. I thought we had lost our way, and it was already the night is coming nearer. So at that time they had lost their way. Now they were really scared. At that time, the 2 were scared. We could not see anything even with our torches. So the darkness is coming, the huge dark is coming there, so they cannot see anything with their torch lights. They start sweating even though it was cold. Then the climate of that place is cold. Even though they are start sweating because they are very scared, because they two of them are alone in that place. I tightly held Condon's hand. I called out loudly, "Where are you all? Can you hear me?" My voice echoed in the mountains. We know that echo is heard from the mountains. So we both started to whistle loudly and flashed our torches. Probably the group had noticed that we were missing. We heard some whistles at a distance. In their rucksack bags contains whistles, torches, etc. like that. So these all things are very helpful in such situations. If they were missing from their troops, they are wrong about their way. So in that times they use torches and whistles to relate with their group members. Okay. Then I understood the signal. We held each other's hand tightly and waited. Then Condonby felt that we should keep talking. She started singing. At that time, to avoid fear, they were started singing. After some time, we saw them coming towards us. At last, we were with the group again. Okay. Here are some questions are given about the incidents. Is there anyone in your class whose language you do not understand, or who does not understand yours? What do you do in such a case? We know that in our classrooms we all know the languages. We all are talking in our mother tongue. So mother tongue and English. So all of us can understand the language English, and also we can communicate with the English. Okay. Then next question: have you ever lost your way? Here a question is given for you. So all of you think and write the answer of this question. Then why do you think Condonby would have sung loudly? Why we hear the lady singing at that time? Because to avoid frightness, to avoid fear. So for avoiding fear, she has sung loudly. Next, have you ever seen someone doing something special to get over their fear? What and when? Yes, we know that some students or some persons are doing something special to get over their fear. They are shivering, or they are taking something for what purpose? Yes, some people are singing loudly, and also some are interact with others to avoid fear. Next question: ask your friend for a book without speaking. Try to explain something to the class in the same way. Next, a special guest. A special guest in their group, in their way of mountaineering. Do you know who is the special guest in their mountaineering camp? Okay, all of you listen. Who is that? After dinner, we met a special guest, that is Bachendri Pal. She had just been, Bachendri Pal is the mountaineer. She had just been selected as a part of the team to climb Mount Everest. The Bachendri Pal selected as a part of the team to climb Mount Everest. She had come to see the blessings of Brigadier Gyan Singh. So at that time, why Bachendri Pal came the team to select as a part of the team to climb Mount Everest, and also she come to seek the blessings of Brigadier Gyan Singh. It was a happy evening. We were all singing at that moment. The guest coming moment is very happy, and so they were all singing. Bachendri also joined us in singing and dancing on the famous Pahadi song Bedu Pako Baramasa. Okay, that song. At that time, we had no idea that Bachendri would become the first Indian woman to reach Mount Everest and create history. At that time, we had no idea. At that time, they had no idea that Bachendri would become the first Indian woman to reach Mount Everest and create history. So here, in the way of mountaineering, a new guest is coming in their group. That is who? Bachendri Pal. She is the first Indian woman to reach Mount Everest. Bachendri Pal. First Indian woman to reach Mount Everest. Who is the first Indian woman to reach Mount Everest? Bachendri Pal. And also she created history. Then camp in the snow. Next, camp in the snow. We were standing at a height of 2,134 meters. We were to spend the night here. Everyone was busy trying to put up the tent. We used double-layered plastic sheets for the tent and for the ground. The air between the layers would help to keep us warm. We put in the pets and began to put up the tent. As we tied it from one side, the wind blew the tent from the other side. After quite a lot of pulling and tugging, we managed to get the tent up. Then here we know that camp in the snow. Okay. So, why the mountaineers dug a drain around the tent? They dug a drain around the tent to keep off insects, scorpions, snakes, etc. Okay. Then at that time, then they are very hungry, so they collect some firewoods and they make fire, and also they cook some food. And then after meal, they collected the waste in a bag and cleaned the campsite. Then they are going to sleep. At that time, they cannot sleep properly because we know that in the snow region, the climate is very cold. It is not comfortable for all of the peoples to sleep. In the next morning, they woke up and found that it was snowing. So they are very interesting to see the snowfall, and also they playing with the snows. They playing with the snow, and also they make the snowman. And also they were enjoying with the snows. And also it is very difficult to walk through the snow, and for this they use a stick to walk through the snow. Next, last day at camp. Last day at the mountaineering camp. They were getting ready for the campfire. In each group presented a program, and also they were enjoying telling jokes and laughing at the last day of their camp. Then singing and dancing around the campfire. What they do? They are singing and dancing around the campfire. Soon it was midnight. Brigadier Gyan Singh got up and called me. The brigadier called Sangeeta Arora. For what? Yes, to give an award, that is Best Performance Award. I stood till he blessed me and tears of joy rolled down my face. At the time of getting the award, Best Performance Award, the tears of joy rolled down from her face. Next, some questions are related to the last day at the camp and also camp in the snow. That is, why do you think a drain was dug around the tent? Why do you think a drain was dug around the tent? Yes, we know that the drain was dug to keep off insects, scorpions, snakes, etc. Okay. Besides mountaineering, what are other activities that can be called adventurous. River rafting, adventurous activities in mountain. Adventurous activities, adventurous river rafting. River rafting, then scuba diving, river rafting, scuba diving, and gliding. Hand gliding, etc. Okay, these are the other adventurous activities done by the mountaineers in mountaineering, that is river rafting, scuba diving, hand gliding, etc. Okay. Here we learn about the diary, pages of a diary based on the real experience of a mountaineer, that is Sangeeta Arora. She teaches in Sangeeta Arora teaches where in Kendriya Vidyalaya in Shalimar Bagh in Delhi, and is also a member of this our textbook EVS writing team. Okay, and next imagine and write. Imagine and write. You are on a mountain. Imagine that we are on a mountain. How do you feel there? We all are very excited. What can you see? What do you feel like doing there? We feel like we are at the top of the world. We feel like we are at the top of the world. Okay, here as some quotes about the first Indian woman to reach the Mount Everest about Bachendri Pal is given. All of you listen, I will read. A 12-year-old girl living in the mountains was out on a school picnic. A 12-year-old girl living in the mountains was out on a school picnic. She climbed a mountain peak of 4,000 meters with her friends. During school picnic, she climbed a mountain peak of 4,000 meters with her friends. The girls had done this for fun and adventure. The girl had done this for fun and adventure. Soon it was dark and they could not come down. They are going 400 meters above in the mountain peaks. At that time, it was very dark and cloud. They cannot come down. It was also cold and scary. So they were alone without any food, and it was a long night. This happened to what? Which girl? Bachendri Pal played when she was a young girl. Okay. Then Bachendri grew up in Nagpuri village in Garhwal area of Uttarakhand. When she grew older, she joined Nehru Institute of Mountaineering. She grew older, she joined which institute? Nehru Institute of Mountaineering, Uttarakashi. Her guide was Brigadier Gyan Singh. Her guide was, who is her guide? Brigadier Gyan Singh. Bachendri did very well in her training. She started to train women in mountaineering courses, and also she after his studies, she started to train women in mountaineering courses. In 1984, Bachendri was selected as a team member to climb the Mount Everest. In 1984, Bachendri was selected as a team member to climb the Mount Everest. In that selection, we take her to a highest position. That is, she was the first Indian woman to reach the Mount Everest. Next, snowstorm. There were 7 women in that 18-member team. Snowstorm. Here in the day of mountaineering, so in the journey of mountaineering, they face a snowstorm. Okay, all of you listen. The Bachendri Pal faced a snowstorm. There were 7 women in that 18-member team. On the night of 15th May, the team was very tired after having reached a height of 7,300 meters. They reached the height 7,000 meters, 300 meters. They are very tired. So the team put up their tents and went to sleep. And then again they make a tent and going to sleep. Around midnight they heard a loud sound and then a bang. At that time they hear at the time of midnight they heard a loud sound. Before they were fully awake, the tent flew off and something very heavy hit them. At that time, what they feel? Yes, the tent flew off and something very heavy hit the tent. There was a terrible snowstorm. What was happened? Yes, there was a terrible snowstorm. Bachendri was almost buried under the snow and was hurt on the head. And also Bachendri was also get some accidents from the snowstorm. Many of the team members were also injured. Many of the team members also were injured. The others used snow picks and axes to dig out those who had been buried under the snow. The others used snow picks and axes to dig out those who had been buried under the snow. The rest of the team members returned to base camp. But Bachendri went ahead, climbing slowly but steadily towards the peak. It was 7 minutes past 1 o'clock in the afternoon of 23 May when Bachendri Pal stepped onto the peak of 8,900 meter high Mount Everest, also called Sagarmatha in Nepal. Also called Sagarmatha in Nepal. Once again, it was 7 minutes past 1 o'clock in the afternoon of 23 May. Bachendri Pal stepped onto the peak of 8,900 meter high Mount Everest. So it's called as Sagarmatha in Nepal. Sagarmatha in Nepal. Sagarmatha in Sagarmatha in Nepal. There was another team member with her. There was no space for 2 people to stand on the top at the same time. There was another team member with her, with Bachendri Pal. There was no space for 2 people to stand on the top at the same time. One slip and they would fall straight down thousands of feet below they one fall down. Bachendri and her team dug into the snow and pitched their axe firmly in the ice. Using this as a hook, they tied themselves to it with a rope. Only then 2 of them could stand there. She was shivering with the cold but filled with the warmth of achievement. We know that if the climate is too cold, if we get some achievements, we are feeling very warm. She bowed her head, pitched the national flag and took photographs. She spent 43 minutes on the highest peak in the world. Bachendri Pal became the first Indian woman and the 5th woman in the world to reach the peak of Mount Everest. The Bachendri Pal has 2 places for mountaineering. That was, she was the first Indian woman to reach the Mount Everest, and also she was the 5th woman in the world to reach the peak of Mount Everest. To reach the peak of Mount Everest, she was the 5th woman in the world. 5th woman. Okay, so from this we can understand Bachendri Pal is such a great person, such a great woman, such a great, courageous and good-minded personality. Okay, so here then we know from this lesson what we learned. Yes, here in your textbook we can see the Bachendri Pal flag of our national flag in the Mount Everest. In the Mount Everest. Okay, she is the first Indian woman to reach Mount Everest, and also she is the 5th woman in the world to reach the Mount Everest. Some questions are given. Why did Bajendri put up the Indian flag on the peak? To honor our country. We know that why Bajendri put up the Indian flag on the peak, because she is the first Indian woman to reach the Mount Everest. So to honor our country, she flag off our national flag in the Mount Everest. When have you seen our national flag being hoisted? When have you seen our national flag being hoisted? Yes, we know that during Independence Day, Republic Day celebration, our national flag being hoisted. Make a group of 6 to 8 children design a flag for your group. Explain why you choose that design. We know that some flags are created by us for certain clubs, then etc. like that. So we also select some colors, symbols, etc. For logos for that. So each color and logos indicates a meaning, special meaning. Next question, have you seen the flag of any other country? Where? Yes, we all see the flag of different countries. We see like Pakistan, America, then British, etc. like that. India. Okay, so and also where we can see the flag of other countries through TV programs, and also we can see on internet. Okay, next what we have learned. Explain why it can be adventurous and challenging to climb a mountain. How would you prepare if you were to climb a mountain? What would you take with you? Write in your own words. Explain why it can be adventurous and challenging to climb mountains. So it is very difficult to climb a mountain because so many adventurous activities can be faced through the way of mountaineering. So different adventurous activities like river rafting, scuba diving, hang gliding, etc. and also many accidents can also be faced during the mountaineering. So if a courageous person can only climb the Mount Everest, and also if we are going to climb the Mount Everest, what all things we need? Yes, we know that the things like the things like water bottle, food packets, rope, hook, plastic sheet, diary, torch, towel, soap, wind cheater, whistle, glucose, then jaggery, chana and other snacks, etc. are needed for climbing or a mountain or for mountaineering. So our lesson is over. All of you read your textbook more and more time. It's very interesting lesson. So in this lesson what we learned is how to climb a mountain, how mountaineering takes place. So what are the responsibilities of a group leader, and also we learn about how we can crossing the river, how a mountaineer can walk the climb the rock, and also some funny incidents of Sangeeta Arora are also discussed in this lesson. All of you learn about it, and also what all the climatic changes taken place into the mountains. We are going to at the top of the mountains, etc. We can learn from this lesson. And also, who is the first Indian woman to climb the Mount Everest? That is Bajendri Pal, and also she was the 5th woman in the world to reach the Mount Everest. Okay, so and also she joined in which university? Yes, joined Nehru Institute of Mountaineering in Uttaragarhi. And also she grew up in Nagpuri village in the Garhwal area of Uttarakhand, etc. We learn from this lesson. So dear children, all of you read your text more and more times. It's a simple lessons. Then all of you read and imagine how a mountaineering can be taken, and how you imagine you are in the place of Sangeeta Arora. How we can watch climb a mountain. Okay. So our time is over. So let's wind up the class. Then thank you.